Hi guys, it's that wash up time. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to sort the boys out in a second. Just want to do the washing first. It's 10:07 according to that clock, but I think that's a little bit fast actually. Right. Oh, lovely. What a brilliant evening. Done really well today. One of those successful days. It's good when you get lots of things done. Little things, but they all add up. Make everything worthwhile. Right, there we go. We're all done up. Right, Skippy's just had a bath and gone to bed. Should be up there when I get up there. So I'm going to sort out the washing. She did say, do you want a hand doing the washing? I said, no, I want to do a video. I said, you get upstairs and I'll meet you up there in a minute. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the washing and then meet Skippy in a minute. And just twist that camera a little bit more. Snoop and Susie will go up the garden in a minute. There you go, how's that? Is that better? Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, got it. Yeah, so washing first. There's not a huge amount to do tonight. I haven't got to make any sandwiches because I've still got some in the fridge that I can use. Tomorrow's cheese day, my favourite day of the week. Means it's all halfway. We're on the way to accomplishing another week. Perfect. I've advertised a couple of items on Gumtree, and I had a response almost straight away on the wash machine, which was really good. But they then realised that they live too far away. So they just messaged back to say sorry, but where I live is just too far. They can't come that far. What else? Oh, there's somebody else just messaged me about the wash machine. Oh dear, it's going to be one of them good nights, isn't it? So that's good. I did something similar a few years ago, and my sister-in-law had got an old car. It was an old rusty car. And I said to my sister-in-law, I looked at it for her, and I said, the car's getting really rusty. I said, you want to be moving it on now. I said, because if you keep it any longer, you're going to end up having to have it welded up. And she said, oh, okay, I'll think about it. And anyway, she spoke to me probably about a week later. I've given it some thought. She said, and I want to keep it. She said, I love the car and I just want to keep it. And I said, all right, I said, it's up to you. So within 12 months, she was having the thing welded up, and I knew she would. And I said exactly the same thing again to her. I said, look, you've had to have some welding done. I said, next year it's going to be worse. I said, they've only done where the holes are at the moment. I said, but next year it's going to be twice as bad. You need to be selling the car. She said, I'll give it some thought. And she came back with exactly the same thing she did the year before. Oh, I like the car, I'm going to keep it. Well, shortly after that, my relationship with my wife broke up. And my sister-in-law got in touch with me and she said, would you get me a car before you leave? Because I was the one who's always mending her car. Obviously she didn't pay, she paid for the parts, but she didn't pay any labour. So as soon as she heard that I was going to be going, she started to panic. So she said, would you find me another car? And I said, yes, I'll give you a hand finding another car. And I found out what she wanted. We went and found a car. She got a lovely car. She got a really nice car. And she said to me, once she got this new car, she said, would you do me another favour? And I said, what's that? She said, would you sell my old car for me? And I said, okay. I said, but you're not going to get a lot for it. I said, because you've only got 6 months MOT left on it, and it's really rusty. She said, well, whatever you can get. She said, anything. I said, okay. So I advertised it. Truthfully, I said, car's very rusty. It's got 6 months MOT on it. It will need some welding for the next MOT. Well maintained, mechanically sound. I said, but the bodywork's really poor. Didn't get a single call on it, guys. Not a single call. So I thought, right, I'm going to try a different tack. And what I did this time is I took some photos with April in the shots. April leaning across the bonnet, April kneeling down at the front of the car, taking lots of photos. And I gave the car a name. I said, this is Poppy. this is my car, Poppy. I'm looking for a new home for my Poppy because I've got myself a new car, and I put the price against it, and my phone did not stop ringing. My phone rang virtually off the hook, guys. It went daft, and I sold that car probably within 15 minutes of putting that advert on. It was unbelievable. The response I got, that was phenomenal. And that was all through putting the pictures on of April with Poppy. Yeah, so what I've done this time, I've put some adverts on for my wash machine and my sewing machine, and I'll put an April shot in there. Hi, my name's April. Would you like to buy my wash machine? Well, I've been getting quite a few on the wash machine. I've had nothing on the sewing machine yet, but give it time. So yeah, let's see how long it takes to sell these. So it looks like the April shots seem to do the trick, guys. Yeah, good ploy, hey? Happy days. That was something I was mentioning to Skippy the other day as well. We pulled up at a junction in my little Jimny, and usually the particular junction I'd pull up at, you have to wait for ages to get out. Nobody will let you out. They'll all sit right in front of you and they'll ignore you. They won't look at you. They just pull right across the junction in front of you and just sit there. And they can't go anywhere and you can't go anywhere. And now that doesn't happen anymore. I pull up at the junction and people stop and flash me out. Now that never ever happened before. And that's all thanks to April. There's no other reason for it. So it does have its advantages. Oh, right, let's get these plates done. Oop, splashing myself here. I will read the other message once I've finished doing this video, guys. It's getting a bit late though for somebody to be, I suppose not, 10 o'clock, isn't it? It's not that late. My younger sister said she'd like to pop round in an evening after work so I can have a look at her car because she's got a noise from the brakes. And I said, but it could be just a stone, you might have just picked a stone up. Well, I said it could be the brakes worn out. She said, well, would you have a look? She said, be much appreciated. I said, of course will. I said, you let me know, give me a call before you pop round and I'll have a look for you. So she'll probably pop round one day during the week so I can have a look at her car. Hopefully it won't be Friday because I won't be here Friday, but I will forewarn her if she does mention Friday, because I'll be out with my parents at my auntie's daughter's wedding over at Cambridge. Right. Come on. And on. Oh, this is lovely, guys. Best time of the day. I've got my duvet in the wash machine at the moment. That's what that noise is you can hear with the wash. That's the new wash machine. It's not too noisy, it's quite quiet. And it's got a lovely big drum on it, so you can put a lot more in that one than you could my last one. And come on. Right, we're nearly there, guys. Not a lot left to talk now. So once I get the shower room, which is that up there where the dogs sleep, once I get that shelved out and get it full of handbags, the boys won't be sleeping in there anymore. I'll transfer them into the doggy day room, and I'll just have to get their bedding blankets out when they go to bed so they know it's bedtime. So that's the best way to do it, I think. Keep them out of there and just keep that for the handbags. I have to rename the room. I don't know what I'll name it. It's not the library. What do you call a room full of handbags? Suggestions, please. But that's what that's going to be. It's going to be a handbag room. So it's going to be all shelved out. I've got some handbags in there at the moment hanging on the shower rail. I've put them on coat hangers and hung them up there. And I did look on YouTube, and you can actually get handbag hangers And I thought, oh, so I've ordered some to see what they're like. And if they're good, I'll order up some more. I've only ordered up 12. I think you can get 12 for £3.99. So I thought, well, I'll give them a look and see what they're like. But yes, that might be something I might end up having to buy a few more of. Right, this is the dog's dishes, and then I've got a tin foil tray just to wash up for the recycle. That's it, recycle goes out tomorrow. I've already put my bin out ready. Sometimes the dustbin men turn up really early in the morning. Sometimes I'm in bed and I hear the dustbin lorry coming up the road and think, oh my goodness, they're early. But sometimes they come fairly late. But I've got my bin out already, so I'm covered. We're all right. So I hope you guys dodged this rain today. I don't know if it was up and down the country, but we didn't get the rain. They forecast it was going to be a real mucky day again today, although it did cloud over, and there was an occasion where I thought I heard a rumble of thunder. I wasn't 100% sure, but yeah, the rain held off today. So it was very cloudy at times, then the sun came out other times, so it was a real mixed day, but no rain, so we did really well today. And they forecast the same for tomorrow here in Lavenham, but I'm hoping that it's going to be like it was today, and I can get my washing on the line first thing tomorrow, and that will be dry, that will dry. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's no big problem, but it would be nice if I could get it dry on the line. I do like putting things on the line, guys. Right. That's everything done. Right, we're going to tip this away and I'm going to let the boys up the garden, sort their beds out, and I'm going to go to bed, guys. That's done. Start turning things off in here as well. And I've got to try on I've got lots of dresses, you know I've got lots of dresses, and because I'm going to this wedding on the Friday, I've got to try on some of my dresses to see which one I'm going to be wearing. There is one specifically I want to wear, but I might try on some other dresses and see what takes my fancy. And hopefully weather-wise, looking at the weather forecast for Cambridge, because that's where the wedding is, it looks like it's going to be really good on Friday, but it is early days yet, so fingers crossed it is going to be good. Right, I'll get this off, I'll get the boys up the garden. Have to be careful not to catch my earrings, guys. There you go, we're done. Okay, fellas, are you going to go up the garden for me, please? Come on then. Here comes Sooty. Come on in, Soot. There's a good boy. And where's that Snoopers? Come on in. Come on in, guys. Come on in, off you go, up the garden. Right, there they go. Snoop's having a drink straight away. Go on in, off you go, guys. They have been up recently because I did leave the back door open. And I left Sooty up the garden because Sooty didn't want to come back, and I thought, well, I'll leave the back door open for him. And he came in a lot later, but the back door's been open all night. And it's not cold, it's quite mild out there. That'd be Snoop. Yep, that's Snoop. There's a message from Martin. Martin from Northern Ireland always sends me a message about 10 o'clock time. And it's 10:21 at the moment. Here comes Sooty. Come on in. There you go. Right, Sooty's in as well. Go on in your bed. Right, that's it. Let's get my boys to bed. Here I come. I have already got their bedding out. What I've got my wash machine in here still, up the corner there with the sack barrow. And I took some pictures of that tonight in here, so I had to move everything out. And I've got the handbags, some of them hanging on the shower rail. Can you see them up there? They're hanging on coat hangers at the moment, but apparently there are proper hangers you can get. So I've ordered up some. We'll see what they're like when they turn up. Right, here we go. Let's shorten that stick. I'll go and get some biscuits. You keep an eye on my boys for me, please. And I'll go and get those biscuits for them. Right, here I come, guys. Right, this one's for you, Snoopers. Okay. And here's Sooty. There's good. Right, let me have a look at your soot, because I think you've got your leg hooked. Let me have that leg. Give me that leg. Good boy. Keep down. There's a good boy. Is that okay? Good boy. Right, boys have got the biscuits. I'm going to leave them in here now. Night night, guys. Sleep tight. And I'm going to go to bed, guys. Washing machine's got 20 minutes to go, so I'll still be up when that's finished. I might come down and turn it all off. Right, that's done. That's done. Right, if I turn the radio on, and we can beat a hasty retreat. Right, there we go. Radio's on. Here we go. Ah, fantastic. Right, let's get upstairs. I'll turn that one on, that one off. It's done, guys. Short my selfie stick so I can get upstairs with it. And give it a twist. There you go. Right, let's go up. Right, there you go, guys. Bedtime. Right, there you go. Right, guys, I'm going to go to bed now, so I'm going to sign out now, go and do my teeth, have a top and tail, and climb into bed. So it's going to be a reasonably early one. If I get into bed before 11 o'clock, that's good for me. So that goes in there. That one. Oh, this is lovely. I love this time of the day. I don't like so much getting up in the morning, although I am an early riser, you know that. I prefer getting up at the weekends. At least I know I'm going to have a lovely long day. And a long weekend this weekend, that'd be even better. Right, oh, it's coming off, it's coming off. Just get my rings off, guys. It's off. And my necklace. Ooh. Got it. And I will take my earrings off tonight. I left them on last night, but they were digging in a bit, so I wish I'd taken them off. So tonight, they're coming off, guys. This one. Two. Right, guys. It's that time. Whew. I'm hot now. I'm going to sign out now. I love you all to death, and I shall speak to you guys later. Okay, bye-bye.